Hi friends, it's Mindy. If you're new to my channel, I run a crystal shop on Etsy called Pink Crystal Club. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Occasionally I do these day in the life as a crystal shop owner type videos, and I have a really busy day today, so I thought I'd record everything. You can come along with me. So in a couple days, I'm going to be headed to the Tucson Gem Show. So I have a lot to do to prepare for that. I need to pack. I also have a restock. I do monthly restocks, and that is happening like 3 days after I get back from Tucson. So I'm trying to prep for that as much as I can, which means opening new inventory. It means taking photographs, doing the listings, prepping the listings on Etsy so that I can just publish them when it's time. I have a couple errands to run. I need to go to my bank for my business account and take out some cash because I heard that a lot of the vendors at the Tucson Gym Show only take cash, and I want to be prepared for that. So I need to go get some cash, and then I also am going to get my nails done so my nails look nice when I'm filming videos. I also only have one order to get ready to be shipped out today, but I'll show you guys what they got. I'm also having an issue with a package from overseas that seems to be lost, and I'm not getting anywhere with the customer service email. So I need to give them a call and find out if I can get any information on what's going on with my package that was supposed to be delivered 10 days ago. I also just got one of these neck like tripod phone holder things so you can film like POV content hands free. And so I'm going to be trying it out for the first time today and see how it goes. This is going to be a really good test for Tucson, basically, like learning how this feels, how it works. So, anyway, it's just about 11 o'clock a.m. I'm going to work on photography first because this is the time when the light is the best, and then I'll do my errands in the afternoon. So, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I just got these pink Mangano calcite towers. I bought a kilogram of them, so this is how much it came with. And I am going to measure these and see how I'm going to want to price these because they're all generally the same size, but some are slightly bigger, like those two are the same size. Like this one looks a little smaller. Oh yeah, from the bottom you can see that it's a little smaller. So I'm going to measure them, weigh them, see if I can get away with charging one price for each tower, the same price for each tower. But I feel like some of these, like if you paid X amount of money for this tower and then someone else got this bigger one for the same amount, it might feel a little unfair. So I'm just going to see what the difference is and see if I can figure out the best pricing. Maybe I'll split them up between like small and large and just have a small price difference. Anyway, so let me do that real quick. So I have a very chaotic system where I just end up weighing them all and I list them all out, and then I look and see kind of like where the median point kind of is. So for this, I put any that are 60 grams to 66 grams in one section, and then 67 through 74 in another section. So we'll do small and large. And then this one is an outlier at 80, 82 grams. So I'll either list this one separately, or I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll keep this one for my personal collection. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. But yeah, so now it's time to take some photographs, and I need my phone for that. Here's my very simple photography setup. I'm very lucky I have a balcony right outside my office, so I don't have to carry my crystals around to get photos outside, but I just have a basic surface that sits on this little bistro table, and I have my little plant for decoration, I guess. And then just depending on where the sun is, I kind of photograph around it, and it could be better. Like the background of my photos definitely could be a lot better. I'm still figuring it out, but this is how I take my photos. All right, photos of the Mangano calcite is done, and now it's time to find a place to put them. My shelves are pretty packed right now because I just have so much stuff for my February launch, and I've already started to kind of put it all on the shelves. This section is usually where my little plant sits, and I try to keep it there for aesthetics. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is move these malachite tumbles over to here because I do have an empty one. I hate to kind of break up the pink, but that makes the most sense. And then I'll put my Mangano calcite towers where this star bowl currently is. So I definitely need to kind of rearrange that, and I feel like these should be against the side of the cabinet instead of the goddess bodies. So I'll probably switch that around, but right now I want to take advantage of the photography light, so I'm gonna do this later. The next thing I need to do is try to get some more photos of these purple optical calcites that I have. I already weighed them and sorted them between small, medium, and large based on the weight. But my photos, I've taken some basic photos, but they aren't very good because the cool thing about calcite is the double refraction. And so it's hard to take a photo of that. But one thing you can do is if you have a piece of paper or something with words on it, you can put the calcite over it and it will show that double refraction. So you can see like it makes the word double. So yeah, I need to try to get a photo of that. And then there's not a lot of sun, but I need to try to photograph the rainbows that these make, because if you hold them at a certain angle, and with the small ones, it seems to be a little tougher. If you hold them at the right angle in the light, they make the craziest rainbows. So that's going to be my challenge for the next little bit. The next thing I'm going to work on is sorting through all of these tumbles and chips that I ordered for my February mix, crystal mix. So I have some rose quartz. This is some nice quality rose quartz from Madagascar. I have some pink agate, rhodochrosite chips, rose quartz tumbles. I have some amethyst for anxiety, red jasper chips, and purple rose quartz chips. So now I'm a small shop, so my mixes aren't going to be very big. So I don't need all of this in my mix. So I'm going to put some of this inventory in these little containers, and that will be what I put in my mix. So I figured I will do that with the camera on so you get a little bit of that lovely ASMR. My supplier double bags these, and now you can see why. So I ordered a kilogram. This was the minimum amount that I could get of chips, and I really don't need that many. You can see how many are left versus what I'm going to put in my mix. So the good news is that I have a lot left for future mixes down the line. Looking so pretty so far. These are really gorgeous, these small rose quartz pieces from Madagascar. They're so clear, such good quality. I've never had pink agate like this in one of my mixes before, so this is very exciting. All right, so here's a close-up look of what we have so far. I actually have more items already sorted and prepped, but this just arrived, so I wanted to make sure I get this done. And now what I do is I take close-up photos of these for the PDF guide that comes with all of my mixes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for these right now. Photos are done, and now I'm going to sort through this collection of rose quartz. I actually got this collection from a shop owner who was closing their crystal shop, and so I was able to get a really good deal on all of this rose quartz. So what I need to do is kind of like price it, measure it, take photos of it. So a lot of stuff to do with this product today. And then later on, I will get it listed on Etsy. Now that everything is priced out, I can just take it all outside like this. And then the sun isn't super great right now. So I just kind of look at it in several different angles and just do the best I can. I literally just got finished taking all of my photos and now it's overcast again. Like, this is the light I wanted. Oh well. I just finished lunch and I'm gonna go out and do all the errands I need to do. So I am actually going to pack up this one order that I got, and it's going to be easy because they just got one of these pink lithium quartz hearts. So I am going to pick this one and get this wrapped up for them. All right, I'm heading out to run errands. I plugged in my microphone to charge and then I forgot to bring it with me, so sorry that the sound quality is different. Before I got in the car, I called that shipping company about my lost package, and the seller, the supplier that I ordered from, that is not in the United States, and they've been really helpful at being able to get me an actual phone number for this shipping company because the shipping company's website was really bad. It's a smaller shipping company. It's not like UPS or FedEx or USPS. So I was able to call and talk to a human. and ask them questions, which was great because I was just getting kind of AI canned responses from the support, like chatbot and emails. Anyway, the short story is that if it's been 14 days since the package was last scanned, then it's considered lost. And 14 days will be Monday, and today it's Friday. So at this point, I'm not very hopeful, but hopefully I can work with the shipping company and the supplier to figure out how I can get a refund or get a replacement of the product. I don't know. So that's where we're at. So now it's about 2:00. I'm going to run my errands. I'm going to the post office. I'm going to go to the nail place, and then I'm going to go to my bank to get cash out for Tucson. Hey friends, it's about 5:40. I got home from doing all my errands and I was wiped out. And for those of you who don't know me too well, I have some health issues, including chronic fatigue. So today was a day where I went pretty hard for several hours at a time, and my body was just like, you need to stop. So I laid down for about an hour and recharged. My phone recharged too. And so it's about 5:40. I have another 20 minutes or so before my husband is done with his workday and we can start talking about dinner. So I am going to just start doing some packing for Tucson. All right, I was able to pack a lot of stuff just now, or gather a lot of stuff. Isn't this suitcase so cute that has cats on it? Anyway, so I packed up. This is underwear and socks. I am going to be gone for 5 nights, so of course I packed 10 pairs of underwear, my sports bra, which is kind of like a pipe dream, but you never know. Maybe I'll want to work out. I'm not gonna want to work out, but that's fine. And then socks. I have like 8 pairs of socks, maybe. And then I'm gonna wash all my bras tomorrow, and I have two camis. And then I basically packed every pink shirt that I own. I want to be associated with the color pink. So I have all my pink shirts. I have a pair of jeans and 2 pairs of shorts. And then I'm bringing 2 of my Spirit jerseys. I haven't even checked the weather in Tucson, but I'm going to bring 2 of my pink Spirit jerseys in case it's chilly enough. It's probably, if it's anything like the desert climate here, it's going to be chilly at night. So I have my 2 Spirit jerseys. A couple of other things. When I used to be a Disney content creator, I traveled pretty frequently. So my travel stuff is pretty much like all ready to go, even though I haven't traveled a lot since COVID. But I have my toiletries in like a separate travel bag, and then this is all of my charging cords and things I need for my devices all ready to go. So I have those 2 bags, my trusty disinfectant wipes and hand wipes as well. I'm in perimenopause, so I always have to travel with womanly things because you never know. I have a mini air purifier that I always take to hotel rooms. It's probably not really needed, but it makes me feel better. Sunscreen and lotion. Be careful not to mix them up. I always travel with a neck fan because, again, the perimenopause situation, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm always hot. So, the fan comes with me everywhere I go, even in winter. Of course, I have my bag of bags, and I'm a Virgo, so I have a funny tummy, so I have to bring Tums, and the travel size doesn't cut it. I need the big one. Business related stuff. This is a box of business cards, and I actually wear this around my neck, and I put my business cards and my cash and my ID in here. And then there's a little pocket where I put like everyone else's business cards that I collect. And then there's some slots back here too. So this is really handy. I've been to some smaller gym shows. So I'm going to try this out, see if this is good for the larger gym show as well. This is my business checkbook. This is all the cash that I got, and I'm going to symbolically put it in my suitcase to show that I'm bringing it, but I will not actually be keeping this huge big thing of cash in my suitcase. So if you see the kitty cat suitcase lying around, joke's on you, there's no cash in it. I have this very cool flashlight and UV light. So here's the flashlight. It's just a regular flashlight, so I can shine it up against gems and minerals to look for maybe some imperfections that can't be seen by the naked eye. And then it also is a UV light, so I can look for UV reactions. I'm also going to bring my mini scale, but I still need to use it tomorrow to go through my inventory for my restock, so I'll pack that later. Of course, I have my phone charger. This will actually probably go in my handbag. And then this is my business license. So I'm bringing actually several copies of my business license. I heard that that's a good idea because some wholesale suppliers want a copy of your business license. Some of them will just write down your permit number, but some actually want a copy. So I figure I will bring like 10 copies maybe. That should be plenty. So this will also probably go in my handbag. So packing up a few things didn't take as long as I thought it would. It's just about after 6 o'clock. It's time to feed the cats dinner, so they're going a little bit crazy. I will probably stop this vlog here. Conan's chewing on my phone cord. Hold on. So it's 6 o'clock. I will probably go break for dinner, and then I will probably do a couple hours of work. Typically, after dinner, I do a couple hours of just what I refer to as easy work, like editing on my phone, going through photos, like selecting the good ones and deleting the bad ones, and then I will probably work on doing listings for my Etsy shop. So I'm going to stop the vlog here because that stuff's pretty boring. But thank you for joining me today. I hope this was somewhat interesting. As always, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my content. Thank you so much for supporting my crystal shop. If you ever have any questions, you can leave me a comment or reach out to me. Conan says thank you for watching, and goodbye.